We'll be sharing about why CRM is important regardless of what business you're in, especially if you're dealing with high ticket deals like real estate or financial services, or you're in B2B. It's even more important because you wouldn't want to miss out on leads that you've been getting, whether regardless it's inbound or outbound. It's both very important to capture the interest and to also get data and insights, and with all these data and insights we can plan better to run better marketing campaign and all that, right? So first thing first, why it's important. Is that we need to track every potential buyer from first inquiry to purchase to gather data at specific touch points. Like for example, from the moment they send in inquiries to asking for things or information, and have the sales been able to get appointment from them, and then did they show up for appointment or discovery call or demonstration, right? All that, and then we need to track and measure, because if we don't track and measure, we wouldn't know at which touch point should we be focusing on improving. And not only that, we are also will be able to have like clearer sales pipeline visibility, right? So like how much of sales or leads are there in different various pipeline for different various projects, for example, and what are the follow-up status, how many is in different stages, so we can plan ahead. And then we also can track KPI and determine if it's something that marketing can improve or sales can improve. And if let's say sales need improvement, what kind of training they need, what kind of tools they need, and if marketing, what kind of training or what kind of tools they need to further improve themselves. And these in turn help to improve marketing campaign effectiveness, and also know actually from which platform do we get the most leads from, and especially as the sales as well, like which buyer from which platform have the highest closing rate, for example. And we also get to measure and monitor individual and team metrics, because if we don't, we wouldn't know or be able to tell whether it's a sales problem or a marketing problem. And we can also understand typical buying patterns, how many inquiries or how many asking for information or how many visits or demonstration or consultation before a close. So all these we can better able to prepare for. Then marketing also know how to come in to support. And some key benefits, especially if you're in high ticket sales or B2B sales, is that you get to identify better who are your ideal client profile, and from which marketing channels does this ideal client profile come from the most, so that you know where to spend more on or how to better allocate your resources. And so that you also know how sales team should focus on, or which channel or what effort should they be focusing on, right? And like what are the most optimal follow-up timing as well. And also we can also know how well we can further optimize our sales process. Where is the leaking bucket? Which part is the leaking part of the bucket, right? So is it like the inquiries part? Is it the follow-up not done well, or follow-up not fast enough, or the content is not supportive enough, or leads haven't been nurtured enough before sales even follow up for a close, right? So we need to prepare all this. And not only that, we also get to measure campaign results, lead quality by campaign, and cost per acquisition. So all these so that we can better decide for next campaign or how to optimize further. And without a CRM, leads will slip through cracks. We cannot follow up. We also do not know what status are these different leads at, and what can be done for it to be for sales to be more consistent, for follow up to be more impactful, and for salespeople to give more value so that conversion is easier. So with a CRM, every lead is tracked and follow up, and the sales process is standardized, is systemized. There's no leak, there's no messiness, and everything is like a systematic process, step by step. And we know what happened, like if let's say cannot close, what happened? Does it flow to the email nurture sequence, or do we organize event to reactivate them?